Today's Monday, so that means lots of me. Don't get too excited. Anywho, yes, first week looks like it was successful, might I say, you know. Although I do have a little query. Why do we have like 300-something subscribers when there's 7 of us?
There's a ritual my friends have observed for years. Talk about their lives. Of course, there's another aspect to these gatherings that has nothing to do with gossip. Every 7 days, my friends are reminded of a basic human truth. There is nothing more important than friendships that endure, especially in a world that insists on changing.
Well, it's Monday again on 7 People, coming up on our 5-year anniversary, and to celebrate, we are deciding to put our money together and get a new 7 People mansion. Although that's partially because of the fact that we now have more than 7 members and it's kind of crowded, and because we had some fire damage, because you know how Duran likes to have his face all up in the camera with the lamp like this? Yeah. I had left one of my wigs out. He put the light too close to it, and since he doesn't put the lampshade on it, my wig caught on fire because it's synthetic. House shopping today, I started to reminisce about all the old memories I have from 7 People. I mean, a lot has changed since we first started 5 years ago. I mean, I remember when we did our first video, it seems like just yesterday.
Hello, and welcome to the first video for 7 People. It's not really the first video, it's kind of just to announce some things and whatnot, but you get the idea. Anywho.
And it's just interesting how things worked out this way. Like, after Yanabu and I got married and we got divorced, I never thought that I would be on the same channel with her again.
You think I don't know we hit hard times? Ever since Dari left, nothing has been the same. Maybe we should just ask her to come back since you're such good buddies all of a sudden. Don't even give me that crap, Ayana. I know damn well what you're doing. Excuse me? Well, you know what? Maybe you should just leave 7 People too. Obviously, this is not going to work out. First of all, you accuse me of having an affair. I mean, you're the one with a child that looks nothing like me, but like another certain member of 7 People. You're the one who has a lot of explaining to do. Oh, is that so? Well, you know what? Maybe you should just leave 7 People, and maybe I should just leave you, because this is not going to work out. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of being stressed out. I gotta see you at home. Gotta see you at work. I gotta see you everywhere. This 7 People mansion is just not big enough for the 2 of us, so perhaps you should leave. And I'm done with it.
And, you know, we've all had our personalities kind of change. Like, whoever would have guessed that Mark Anthony would become emo?
I'll be like, on Family Matters, I'll be like Judy, went upstairs and never came back down.
And it's really fortunate that we were all able to come back together. Like, Duran had made it big in the music field and had his CD and everything.
Class, up in the sky, popping champagne, living my life.
And went super platinum, whatever the hell they call that, and he left 7 People. But when he went bankrupt, he came back. So, you know, that was good. Jonathan ended up coming back after a little settlement, you know, a little lawsuit. I remember vividly when things weren't that great, like after Yanabu and I got our separation.
No Barrett is like, no coconuts in a coconut tree. No music on the iPod. No words in the storybook.
And I was still living in the 7 People mansion with her.
Nicole, thanks for letting me stay in here with you and Maddox. It's just that Ayana refused to leave 7 People, so it's kind of awkward being on the channel with her and we're divorced. It's just a good thing you all came along when you did. After B. Scott left 7 People, I wasn't sure we were going to be able to find the right feminine energy for the channel, but luckily you 2 came along. I mean, who the hell does she think she is? She knew good and well this house was not big enough for all of us when she decided we should move in here. I mean, you would think she would want us to have our own house, but no, let's stay in the 7 People mansion. And now we're all crowded, so I gotta stay in here with you. And I don't even know if there's gonna be enough room for all my wigs. All I know is that if she tries to take them in the settlement, we're gonna have some serious problems on our hands.
And I mean, we had a lot of people come in the you know, the past 5 years to try and revamp it. And we had like Gia was in here, and we even got What the Buck to be in 7 People, but that didn't last very long.
Yeah, that's what happens when Dari leaves, okay? Everything falls apart.
I was so desperate at one point that I was trying to recruit our old members to come back. It was pretty sad.
1078, 1079, 1080. Now, more important things to worry about. How the hell am I gonna save 7 people? We used to be on top, and now we're just one of the other stupid-ass collab channels. If we had 5 awesome in our name, we wouldn't have that problem. I guess I have no other choice. Even if I lose my dignity in the process, if it saves my channel, then so be it. Just gonna have to ask them to come back, and if they say no, I'll have to offer them something else. Mr. Grind, here I come.
You know, it's fortunate that we still have the channel, because we gotten so popular at one point where we were like the most featured and everything, and then the channel started to fall apart because everybody was clamoring for that little bit of fame. So I think it's kind of good that we kind of lost a lot of the subscribers we had after the scandal. Now we're pretty much back to where we started, so that's cool too, I guess. But we just gotta remember that as much as things may change, a lot of things stay the same. And as long as we remain close to one another and, you know, try and keep a common bond on the channel, things will probably work out for the best. But that remains to be seen.
Sorry for those of you who didn't get in, but better luck next time, and maybe if somebody gets kicked out or drops out or dies, you can take their place. So yeah, 7 people. I start tomorrow. I'm Monday.